Hello, beautiful scholars. Welcome to the first class of the term. How was the holidays? I hope you enjoyed it. This class promised to be an interesting one, and the topic is personal hygiene, sanitation, toilet facilities, drug and abuse. I said the topic is personal hygiene, sanitation, toilet facilities, drugs and drugs abuse. What is personal hygiene? Personal hygiene is about keeping yourself clean. Now this helps you to stay healthy. How do you stay clean? Cleaning our bodies like having our bath, brushing our teeth in the morning and at night with a toothbrush or chewing stick, washing and combing our hair, wearing clean clothes and washing our dirty clothes. What is self-discipline? Self-discipline is when we do things that we are supposed to do by ourselves without anyone telling us. We must not eat things from off the floor. Now let's look at sanitation and toilet facilities. What is sanitation? Sanitation is the process of keeping places clean and healthy. I said sanitation is the process of keeping places clean and healthy. One place that is very important to keep clean is the toilet. Keeping our toilets clean will help us keep bad germs and diseases away. Now we have different types of toilet that people use. One is the traditional toilet. These toilets are used mostly by people who live in villages, such as pit latrines and bucket toilets are the two types of traditional toilets. I said the two types of traditional toilets are pit latrines and bucket toilets. Now we also have the advantages of traditional toilet. One is they are cheaper and easier to build than modern toilets. Now the disadvantages of traditional toilet are: one, they bring flies and can be hard to clean. Another disadvantages of the traditional toilet is they are also normally outside the house. Now we look at modern toilets. Modern toilets are used mostly in cities and in homes where people can afford to buy them. Advantages of modern toilets. Modern toilets are usually inside the house and are easier to clean than traditional toilets. Then we look at the disadvantages of modern toilets. One, they are expensive. Two, they also use water than traditional toilet. I said disadvantages of modern toilets are: one, they are expensive. Two, they use more water than traditional toilet. Now what are ways to keep toilets clean? One, like the traditional, we have to pour a little sand into the toilet every day to bury waste and also wash out the bucket and replace it with a clean one. Then the ways to clean the ways to keep the modern toilets clean is you flush the toilet after every use, and you wash the toilet bowls every day using disinfectant. Now let's look at drugs and drug abuse. What is a drug? A drug is any chemical substance which is given to people in order to treat or prevent an illness or disease. I said a drug is any chemical substance which is given to people in order to treat or prevent an illness or disease. A good drug is medicine that a doctor has given us to take. So when a doctor gives us medicine, we need to obey his or her instruction. We must not take the medicine extrally as he or she said that we should. Other people who can give us good drugs are nurses and pharmacists. Now we look at bad drugs. There are some drugs that people take without a doctor's instructions. Now, do you know why some people take drugs? Some do to make themselves feel good when they are very sad. Others may take these drugs because their friends do, or because their friends tell them that they should. Some bad drugs are cocaine, heroin, and marijuana. I say some bad drugs are cocaine, heroin, and marijuana. All these drugs are bad for you, and some of them can kill or make someone a bad citizen. When people take these drugs, it is called drug abuse. Now it is wrong and against the law to take these drugs. Good citizens always say no to bad drugs. Are you a good citizen? If yes, always say no to bad drugs. Now let's look at authorities that stop bad drugs. Authorities that stop drug abuse. Now the law in Nigeria says that it is wrong to use or sell bad drugs. For this reason, the government created two organizations that have authority to stop drug abuse. One of these organizations is the National Agency for Food and Drug Administration and Control, NAFDAC. I said one of these authority is National Agency for Food and Drug Administration and Control. In short, we call it NAFDAC. This organization makes sure that good drugs from the doctor's office are not fake or spoiled. I said the duty of this organization is to make sure that good drugs from the doctor's office are not fake or spoiled. Then another organization is the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency, NDELA. National Drug Law Enforcement Agency. Now this organization arrests people who take or sell bad drugs. It also punishes them. Now parents and other adults can help to keep children away from bad drugs. One, by giving them love and support. Two, being a good example to them. Three, you can make sure children are not giving out drugs in schools. Now let's look at why do people take bad drugs. Yes, people have reasons why they take bad drugs. One is they feel sad and think that drugs can make them happy. They feel sad and think that drugs can make them happy. Two, they do not want to visit the doctor and they think that they know what medicine they need. I said two. They do not want to visit the doctor and they think that they know what medicine they need. Three, their friends who are taking drugs tell them that they also have to take drugs to be cool. I said three, why people take drugs is that their friends who are taking drugs tell them that they also have to take drugs to be cool. And the last one, which is the fourth one, they are bored and want to try something new. So they take drugs because they are bored and want to try something new. Beautiful. I hope you enjoyed the class and you've been able to know the agencies which the government, the authority which the government created to stop drug abuse. You've also known the meaning of sanitation, why bad drugs are good, ways to keep the toilet clean, and the types of toilets that we have. The class has come to a close. I hope to see you in our next class. Bye for now.